Hello everyone and welcome to the Xtrafpl Double Gameweek 24 team selection video. My name is Driguez and on the pod tonight I'm with the dynamic duo Yason and Felix. Hi guys.
Oh, Mr. Driguez. Hello, Mr. Yason.
Hello guys, welcome to the show tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. So in this video, we are going to be looking at our potential transfers in and out for Double Game Week 24 and for the next few game weeks. So we'll also be looking at our confirmed lineups, our caps, important updates and stats, and we'll finish off by starting our all-new head-to-head Xtrafpl Top Scorer challenge. Are you guys up for it?
Yeah. We are up ready to go.
Great. So if you are enjoying our content here on Xtrafpl, please remember to give us a like, subscribe because it helps support the channel, and let us know whatever you think. If you want to join us, feel free to leave that in the comment section. So we'll jump straight to our potential transfers in and out for the week, and I would like us to start with Felix.
Guys, for this week, I brought in Gundogan and Harry Kane. I brought in Harry Kane back into my team. Remember last game week, I had to sell him to bring in Antonio, not knowing that Mourinho had other plans. So I brought him back straight away because he's been a top scorer this season for FPL managers, both contributing in goals and assists. So I couldn't leave him out even for one game. Even though there is a tough fixture, but Harry Kane is who Harry Kane is. So I took out Antonio, and looking at Antonio, it's like he's having an injury scare as well. So I had to take Antonio out, and I brought in Gundogan for Tillermans. Tillerman has been disappointing since I bought him, so I had to take him out for the top player, Gundogan. And Gundogan has been so instrumental in this City team since KDB left. So I had to bring him back, and moreover, he's having a double game week. That's why I brought him into the team.
Great. Kane is always lethal, and when Kane is not injured, not having Kane is difficult. It's tough to watch.
Kane is such a dynamic player with massive returns week in, week out. And Gundogan, after what he put out with Liverpool, I must say no team is too big for this guy. So I would say you have two wonderful players in. I wish you all the best, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not surprised to see Antonio on the chopping board as well, because the fixtures turn red for West Ham, and they don't have a double in 26. So they play Sheffield United next. After that, they have Tottenham in 25, and just Man City in 26. So I think I would join Felix, put my West Ham assets on the chopping board.
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah, so Yason, tell us what your potential transfers for the next few weeks. I see Gundogan and Salah.
Few weeks, potential the out. West Ham, I'll go with Suchek. I'll go with Suchek. Transfer out, Richarlison, and then Shaw or Cancelo. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. But I just had some intel not long ago that Justin is a big for the season. So I have quite a decision to make right there. But the confirmed transfers for this game week, advice, take out obvious reasons.
Souček for Gundogan. Yeah. Gundogan in the game right now. He's been playing as a false 9 for Pep with the risk there for Rodri, which kind of made me think if Rodri is unavailable, Fernandinho is injured as well. So maybe we risk not getting the most out of Gundogan if in the central midfield or defensive midfield in the absence of Rodri. But we got some good news a few hours ago. Rodri trained with the squad. Same with Diaz. So I think Gundogan is a great asset. But losing Souček right now feels kind of odd to me because he plays Sheffield United, and like we discussed in the previous video, Souček could return because Sheffield United are kind of poor in defending set pieces, and we all know that's a huge strength for Thomas Souček. So how are you currently lined up, Yason? I think you said you have transferred out Souček for Gundogan.
For Gundogan,
What about
yes.
your captaincy pick?
I'm still the almighty Bruno, man.
Yeah, I noticed because
Quite risky not to have Gundogan. It's quite risky not to have Gundogan on double game week duty, but I think I have to go for my guys this week and stay with Bruno. I think the away to West Brom returns there are not going to be pretty bad at all.
But we know some Allardyce can decide to shut as he did with Liverpool. You can never tell. Those teams at times they want to turn up in some kind of big games. Yeah, but United are a decent side, and I expect Bruno Fernandes to turn up as always. But my issue with captaining Bruno Fernandes this week is just that he's having a one game, whereas you have likes of Gundogan on double games. It's always Everton look decent, but their defense is leaky. It's as leaky as that of Spurs these days. Remember they're 5-4 turnout in the FA Cup. But for the Tottenham game, I trust Mourinho to pack the trade this time around. It will be a tough one. But I'm still thinking maybe I'm at the last minute I might go with Bruno Fernandes for captaincy.
I kind of share that thought because it has crossed my mind, but it's going to be really hard not to captain a double game week player during a double game week as good as this is, because it involves Manchester City. For the other teams, it's not quite interesting. I'm not quite interested in the other teams' assets. So I think about pass in. Well, I'm looking to bring in Kane, Vardy, and a defender I haven't cited yet, but I'm looking at Benny of Burnley, but I'm not too sure yet. I know in the coming weeks I need to have Kane or Vardy or even both. Now, and those who will potentially leave is Wilson. He's injured, and of course he has to leave. He has to leave my team. The problem is I've not confirmed any transfer yet because I don't know which of Kane or Vardy to bring in first. I have enough money in the bank to afford both of them or any of them for Wilson. But Kane is playing. Kane plays Man City while Vardy plays Liverpool. So bringing in Vardy or Kane this week will kind of disrupt who starts in my 11 this week, and I don't want to face what happened to me last week. I benched Watkins and he came on with 9 points. So I would prefer not to make the transfer and play who I want to play, so that next week I decide from their performances whom I'm bringing in to my team.
Okay.
Yeah, and yes.
But looking at your team, you already have Watkins and Danny Ings with Callum Wilson, even though he's injured. That's three top EPL strikers. Now bringing in Vardy and Kane, like you said, it means you have three top strikers. Maybe probably you take out Danny Ings and Watkins for Vardy and Kane. And looking at your midfield again, all your midfielders are starting midfielders and they score a lot of points. So how will you line up? Because it shows that you have to bench one top midfielder to accommodate those three strikers.
Well, I'm building a team for a bench boost in game week 26.
Okay.
So that's why I'm looking at Kane. Kane plays Man City in 24. He plays West Ham in 25. And he has a very, very, very nice looking double in 26. Burnley and Fulham or Southampton or maybe Villa. So those two games are really spicy, and I need Kane for 26 or Vardy. Vardy's games are not the best. They're not better than Kane's double fixtures, but Vardy, we know Vardy.
Vardy's always Vardy.
Vardy. He doesn't need to play really well, but he always delivers on points. Yeah. So I'm favoring Kane right now over Vardy, but I have the funds to finance a move from Ings to Vardy by game week 26. But I prioritize from West Ham assets because I can't have Souček and Stufal on game 26 for my bench boost, while both of them they face Manchester City in 26. So I think that would be wasting my bench boost if two of my players are facing Manchester City. And in the form Manchester City is in, I wouldn't like to take that kind of risk. And by the way, I have 3 Manchester City assets, so it wouldn't make sense to have 2 West Ham assets play Manchester City on a bench boost.
Yeah, going back to your team, I see you have Sufao on the bench who plays Sheffield United this weekend, and you have Michael Keane who takes on Fulham and Manchester City. I won't lie to you. I will go for Sufao over Michael Keane, even though Michael Keane is having a double game week. I guarantee you that there's no possibility of Everton keeping a clean sheet on both games. But there's a very high probability of West Ham keeping a clean sheet against Sheffield United. I'm telling you, I'm very sure about that. So for Michael Keane, I can't really bet on Michael Keane to keep a clean sheet on both games.
What do you think about that, Yason?
Like I say, it's all about gods. But if we look at the game, I think Eta Euro is trying to contradict himself with going against my Bruno captain. So nobody can stay weak or yes. And now he's going to attack you, who's taking it on a double game week player on the difference, and you're going for. I would personally, I think I'll support Eta here. I'll personally support Eta here with Sufal against a shaky Sheffield United defense, a Sheffield United attack. So I'll go for a Sufal because Michael King going on alone. Michael King going on City alone can possibly bring him the game. Possibly.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I've heard the advice, but this one, right? Let me try to explain myself. Stufal has had defensive returns and attacking returns this season, but on no occasion has he had both attacking and defensive returns in the same game.
Okay.
If he has given an assist in a game, in that game, West Ham conceded. Whenever he kept the clean sheet, there were no attacking returns. So his ceiling is a little bit low. His ceiling is 6 or 7 points against Sheffield. And Sheffield United has actually been doing a lot better than their results show, because there are these statistics: expected goals conceded, they're actually performing much more than the results they are getting. And if you watch them play and you understand they are on an upward curve, and I don't see the game against West Ham as a straightforward game for West Ham. I think it's going to be a very tough game for them, and I believe that Sheffield is going to score. So I brought in Keane because I was targeting the double, and even though it's Manchester City, well, it could be 2 extra points. Even if it's 1 extra point, I think the defense of Everton is shaky, but one of the games is Fulham, guys.
Anyways, Nick Pope is back, so you have a little bit of hope.
Luke is back for Burnley.
Sorry, what that guy's name? Pickford.
And if instead, I would prefer the other goalkeeper to play, because Pickford has a lot in him. He's a very good goalkeeper, no disrespect. He's a very good goalkeeper, but he has an error waiting in him. He could get a very, very good game, and he concedes with an unbelievable error.
Guy also is terrible. Watched him against the game, the FA Cup game. Guy, the kind of mistake he makes, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Guys, how can we have a whole show like this, but talking about our team as we are for 3 game weeks, and we haven't mentioned a Chelsea play?
No, for Chelsea players, you see players my team, but this time around, I have a Mendy in goal with Chilwell on the bench. I'm still to decide between I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because looking at my midfield, Logan, Salah, Fernandes, and then my defense, Stones with double game week, just with the double game week. Maguire and it's really difficult bench. The line might not start, even though Alonso had a game in midweek in the FA Cup. I Chelsea plays on Monday, so it's really difficult for me.
I think Alonso came in.
Alonso started the game. He was instead. But he had a poor game. That gave me some other headache. The way he played, really think anyways, there's still time before the deadline. I might decide for Chilwell on Chelsea defense, because I'm sure Chelsea will keep a clean sheet. At the same time, I'm afraid Chilwell.
Okay. I think this week has been crazy with injury scares, and so sad to hear James just lay out for the rest of the season with an ACL, with damage to his ACL. Yason's reliable point scorer.
Almost magnet.
Just formidable this season, and he's good, both attacking and good as well. So lose him potentially for the is really bad managers, and he's for most FPL money fund. So to lose him, it's another headache for him who can deliver like him.
I think that's dilemma right now.
It's quite heartbreaking discussion about Justin, but what it is a game. I must say something. I think Dallas is going to come in because I feel you guys all like us.
Yeah.
It's kind of return to Justin.
Yeah.
Being his first season in the game.
With Dallas, the fixtures don't quite.
Don't quite
stand
stand
out.
with him.
Yeah, they don't quite stand out.
The issue with Leeds is Leeds. You can't expect clean sheet from Leeds to score goals. It's always involved in their goals. So, attacking wise, you are sure. Clean sheet, I doubt it.
Yeah, Yason, please go.
And assist and is equal without any impact in the game.
Yeah.
And he's always
You mentioned about just he actually stood a chance to be part of the England squad for the Euros coming up in a few months.
Yeah, it's a pity for him.
He has been very good, and I feel like if he misses a chance, he will still always stand a chance to be part of that team.
Yes. He has been great this season.
About the injury to the Dominic Calvert-Lewin as well.
Oh my God!
I will say something on that because I was on the verge. I was on the verge of bringing, because compared to Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison, the returns DCL brings now, it's quite amazing. So I was thinking on having that switch before.
In the absence of DCL, I think Richarlison will be more dangerous because he might play forward in the absence of DCL.
Yeah,
exactly.
The miss of Calvert-Lewin is really huge. Potentially he will be out for 2 games because from what I heard, is a hamstring, and hamstring might probably take two weeks or so. It's a very big miss because if you look at Everton this season, in every 3 goals Everton have scored, Calvert-Lewin is involved in 1. So he has a very high percentage of goal contribution rate. So it's a big miss. But for people who want to bring in an Everton asset up front, I think Richarlison is good because he assists as well. And most of their penalties have been won by Richarlison this season. So it's an FPL asset as well.
He's a good asset.
Okay, guys, we could keep on chatting, but it's time for us to go to our head-to-head extra FPL Top Scorer challenge. I think this is match day 1 of this challenge, and who is going to claim the title of this challenge at the end of the season? The big Yason.
I put myself to it. I get it, bro.
It's not going to be that easy.
But with top hands like you and Ita, come on, it's going to be really tough.
You guys are going to be shocked by my pick.
Who captains defender?
Really?
Really? Does that happen?
Okay, Yason, I'm going to explain the rules of the game a little bit. What this game is a challenge between us 3 to see who predicts the top scorer for every game week till the end of the season. So, who picks first is the person who led us 3 with the scores from the previous game week. So I think from game week 23, Yason was top, I was second, and Felix was third. So Yason, you get to pick first.
I'm sure you guys all know who I'm going to go to, man.
I think it's all you. We need to hear you pick him.
Bruno Fernandes. Who is not going to pick
Bruno?
Yason,
Bruno Fernandes.
Okay, I will go with Gundogan.
Oh my God. Okay, since you guys have decided to pick so-called top players, why would I go with Diaz? Why? He's a defender. I'm not sure he will score.
He has been loyal to you this season.
Yeah, he has been loyal, but my guy, he's Tottenham and Everton. Those guys can still score goals. It's tough. It's a tough one. I'll go with somebody I don't have on my team.
Okay.
And who's that?
Salah?
God.
Make sure you score higher than Yason and Driguez next game week, so that
I'll go with Sushek. I'll go with Sushek.
Sushek.
Yes, I'll go with Sushek.
Damn.
I'll go with Sushek. Actually, I wanted to go with Salah, but the way Liverpool have been playing this season, it's tough to go with Salah. And again, they have a game against Leicester, so it's a tough one. So
Who's return against Leicester for the past games have been phenomenal.
But it's a different season we have this time around. So, and Leicester, Leicester, they are up there and they won't want to drop like what happened to them last season. They don't want to lose that Champions League spot again this season, like what happened to them. It's a tough game. I believe the game Leicester-Liverpool will end up on a draw, so that's why I'll probably go with Sushek.
Okay, I think that's locked in. Okay, guys, this is where we call an end to the show. It was nice to chat with you guys once again. Please, if you're watching this, tell us who you think is going to win this challenge at the end of the season. Remember to leave a like, and we will meet up with you guys tomorrow with our deadline stream.
Yeah, please, you can also leave your own your own head-to-head pick in the comment section so that we see what our viewers.
Yeah.
Are you going to go with Yason, Driguez, or Suchek?